What is up, everyone? Welcome to the video. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we're gonna be doing a Q&A, just a sit down, chill kind of video. I have been feeling kind of weird with YouTube, honestly. I don't know, I keep filming things and feeling like it's not good enough, so I just like don't upload it. And I just don't know what I'm doing with my content right now is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I figured, you know what, it'd just be easy to do a Q&A, talk to you guys, chat to you guys, kind of update you guys on some things in my life. And yeah, so without further ado, let's answer some questions. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some questions, so I'm gonna answer those. But one of the questions that I did get a couple times was baby number 2, and I don't know. Dave and I both do want to eventually expand our family to have a second kid, but we know that we're just not ready for it right now. I don't want to do the whole 2 under 2 thing. I'm mentally not okay with that. Like, I know that I'm not going to be okay with that, so I'm not ready for that. And then also, I just feel like we're in a really kind of moving phase in our life, so not like physically moving, but moving like with like a lot of like careers and things like that, that it's just gonna be harder to bring in another child in the mix. So we know that eventually we do want to give Cove a sibling. We both grew up with siblings, and I think that it's great to have siblings. Siblings is the longest relationship that you'll ever have in your life. And I mean, sometimes people don't get along with their siblings, I understand, but at the same time, sometimes if you can't get along with your siblings, it's really nice. I mean, eventually I think we will have a kid, I guess. I'm saying that now, but maybe not. I don't know, we'll change our minds in the future. But right now, we both know that we're not ready and we want to be fully ready. And honestly, I really have been enjoying just watching Cove discover the world, and I don't want to be busy with another kid and missing out on that. That might sound weird, but just watching him discover things, watching him learn about so many things and having fun and moving and all those things, it's beautiful to watch. And I am so excited that I get to watch that every single day. And I'm a little nervous that if we add in another kid, especially right now, that I might just miss some of that because, you know, another kid is another responsibility. So that being said, it's very long-winded, but maybe eventually, but definitely not right now. I'm not ready for one now. So the next question is, ever think of doing a meetup or a group workout? Which I'm like a bit surprised. I actually have gotten this question a couple times. A couple people have DM'd me and was like, hey, are you ever gonna do this? Which I would love to do that. I think that sounds so awesome. If you guys are from Quebec or like in the area of Quebec, let me know. Or maybe we'll have to travel somewhere like where there's like a lot of people that we can all meet up. I would love to do that. I think that sounds like honestly so much fun. I would love to work out with you guys. We can all challenge ourselves, do a fun workout, that kind of thing. I would love to do that. So maybe in the future we can do that. We can all meet up and do a workout, kind of have fun together. That sounds like a lot of fun. And if you guys want to do that, let me know, I guess. Sounds like fun. I want to do that. Let's do that. We're gonna put that on the list to do eventually. Okay, so the next question is favorite non-gym physical activity. I would say I honestly, well, I'm all on this like hot girl walk trend. A lot of people are talking on TikTok about how they're doing this like kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, there's not like a word for it, but like a lot of people are going on walks without their phones or without looking at their phones, listening to podcasts or anything, no music, nothing, just themselves, and how meditative it is. And I find that super meditative myself. I find that helps my mental health so much. So I'd love to go for really long walks. I sound like I'm on a dating site or something, but I love to walk. And so I think honestly, my favorite non-gym physical activity would probably be like long walks or even just hiking. I like to hike. I like to be in nature. That is my favorite thing. And for the past couple of years, Dave and I were going out west of Canada where it's super nature, like Banff and all that. And it's been really nice, but we won't be going this year, which I'm really sad about. But we love going there because we just love going in nature and hiking and all those things. So yeah, hiking, definitely my favorite non-gym physical activity. Next question, favorite CrossFit exercise. So, I mean, I guess I love when it comes to weightlifting, I love a lot of just the Olympic lifting stuff, but I mean, that's not really CrossFit specific. However, I feel like when it comes to high volume bar work, I'm like, do I really like that? Not really. And then when it comes to gymnastics, I kind of suck at a lot of things. However, one movement that I really do like in gymnastics that I am not the best at, but I really do like it, and when I get it and when I'm doing it, I feel kind of like badass, and that is toes to bar. I think those are really challenging exercise. Some people it comes super easy compared to others. For me, it doesn't come easy, but at the same time, I like that movement. I think it's good and I think it's kind of fun. So I would say toes to bar, I guess. Besides weightlifting, toes to bar. Next one is, have you ever been to Montana? No. Would I love to go to Montana? Yes, I watched Yellowstone and I fell in love. I love the west of Canada. I was just talking about how we go to the west of Canada, like Banff, that kind of area in the Rockies, and Montana is that. So of course I would love to go to Montana. It looks just so peaceful and beautiful out there. Like I just see stuff out there. I'm like, ugh. I mean, like anyone who's watched Yellowstone now wants to live the big ranch life, which I don't know if the ranch life is for me. I mean, I grew up taking care of horses. That was like my first job, was being a horse handler or whatever. And yeah, I would just love to go just to Montana and just be in the mountains. It's just so beautiful and so peaceful. That's my favorite thing about this world, is when you can go into nature and just be at peace. It's like so beautiful. And I think everyone deserves to experience the mountains, whether that's in Montana, Wyoming, or if you're in Canada and you're near Alberta, near the Banff kind of area, Banff National Park, that kind of area, Jasper, that kind of rocky kind of area. I highly recommend that you guys go check that out. It's just so freaking beautiful. Next one is my favorite weightlifting belt. I love my Tupood belt. It sounds weird to say Tupood, but it's my Tupood belt, the sparkly one. I like their belts. I think that they're actually really great belts. They have the like the loops, so it anchors, so there's not so much pressure on the Velcro, because I've had ones that just kind of Velcro in, and then after a while the Velcro gives out a lot easier because it doesn't have that stopper. That stopper kind of helps take the pressure off the Velcro, if that makes sense, so that it doesn't wear out as easy. I would say I've had my Tupood belt for probably 5 years now, I would say, maybe. And honestly, it has not even given out a little bit. Like, it still holds up really, really great. Whereas in the past, I've just had basic belts that I've gotten from here or there, whatever, and they've given out within like a year or two, not even. So go for Tupood. They have that stopper there, or if you ever see a weightlifting belt with a stopper in it, highly recommend. And then another question is, do you have a simple go-to lunch option? If I am going for lunch, it is always a sandwich. What kind of sandwich? I don't know, anything. I'll eat any sandwich. I just love sandwiches. As basic as that sounds, it sounds super basic and you're like, okay, Nicole, like who cares? I love sandwiches. They're just great. I'm a bread kind of gal, and when it comes to a sandwich, whether that's like tuna sandwich, like I'm vegan, so like a vegan tuna sandwich, or like a vegan meat sandwich, or just even a peanut butter and jam sandwich. I grew up on peanut butter and jam sandwiches and I love that shit. It is so good. I could eat a peanut butter jam sandwich literally any time of day. That being said, I'm always down. I'm always a slut for a sandwich. I love a sandwich, a good sandwich. Somebody asked also when I will be releasing new Bitches Eat Carbs crops. So I have actually sold out of a lot of the sizes. I only have 3 medium sizes left. So if you are a size medium, go get your Bitches Eat Carbs crop now. But yeah, I'm looking into actually restocking those shirts because they sold out so fast. Everyone bought one and I was like, okay, that went a lot quicker than I thought it would. So yeah, I will be restocking those soon. I will keep you guys updated on that because I'm not really sure the process and how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna figure it out and I will have those restocked as fast as I can. The next question is, how has your back been doing? Not great. That's like the best way I can say it. My back hasn't been doing great. So if you don't know, I herniated a disc in my back in the CrossFit Open. Well, during the CrossFit Open, not during the workout, but during the weeks of the CrossFit Open. And it was feeling good. I was feeling recovered and everything like that. And then I went and aggravated it, I guess, or hurt it again, or pinched, whatever, herniated it again. And the recovery's been very slow. And it's been really hard, honestly, because I feel good. I want to do good in the gym. I want to do all these things, but my back is limiting me in so many ways. Like, to be able to do weightlifting, I can't do it. The only thing that I feel comfortable doing is squats right now, but I can't do any deadlifts. I can't do any Olympic lifting. Even dumbbell work is really hard. Some days I feel really good and I'm able to do some dumbbell work, but then some other days I'm just not feeling so hot. And I've been waking up like every day with just a stiff back and I'm like, this isn't good. This is not good and it's not healthy, and I want to be able to have proper movement in my back. I don't want to just have a bad back my whole life. And I'm a little frustrated because I herniated my disc in like 2019, 2018, something like that, and I was able to recover quite quickly, whereas this one, the recovery is taking a really, really long time. However, I did see my physiotherapist yesterday, and it seems like that where I herniated my disc is pretty much all good, which is great. However, I'm now having symptoms outside of that, so my lower back is really jacked up, and especially on my right side, it's just super, super jacked. Same with my right glute and hip area. It's so tight and so jacked to the point where like my movement is super limited, and I feel like I don't have good control of my core. So my physio has told me to back off, because we were introducing weightlifting. So she told me to back off of weightlifting, back off of fast CrossFit movements, which I was like, oh, I felt like I was finally getting it back, and now we have to step back, which I understand it's all part of the healing process, but it just sucks sometimes. And she said for the next 2 weeks to just do a lot of stretching, mobility, core work, basic like cardio, like sitting on the bike, basic like isolated movements, like I can do shoulder press, things like that, but no like hinging at the hips, so no like deadlifting forward, that kind of stuff. So it's frustrating. I'm very frustrated when it comes to my back, but I know I need to find patience and let my back heal, and that this will be good. I'm gonna go see a sports massage therapist, whatever. I'm gonna go see my guy, like I'm best friends with him, but I'm not. I'm gonna go see him so he can release some of the tightness in my back, which will help with more movement, and then I'll go see her in a couple weeks, and then fingers crossed everything's gonna be feeling good, and I finally release those muscles, and that I can get back into the gym, get back into weightlifting and all those things, because right now I'm feeling a little frustrated. Someone asked, what training do you do? Do you do split? Do you do a specific guide? What do you do in the gym? This is a loaded question too, which I feel like I'm rambling on. So I don't do a specific, I guess, split, like a bodybuilding split, like upper, lower, that kind of thing. I follow a CrossFit programming. I actually follow DecaComp, which is the same or similar programming to like what Patrick Vellner does. I've talked about that before. I actually have been enjoying it. It's much different because I've tried like Mayhem programming. I've tried, what the hell is that one? Ben Bergeron, why can't I think of it? Anyways, I've tried a couple of CrossFit programming, and this one I find is much different. There's a lot of accessory work, a lot of core work, which is good for me, and a lot of different movements that I don't typically practice, a lot of unilateral movements, a lot of, I guess, stability movements, which is kind of fun. It changes up the training and is way more challenging. Like they're always adding in new things kind of thing, and I really do like that. So I've been following that, and I mean, technically, like I would follow a typical, if I wasn't injured, a typical CrossFit programming, which I was kind of doing for the past couple weeks for sure, where I was doing some weightlifting. Then we had, I would say though, Deca, they have like a lot of freaking stuff in a short period of time. Like it's a lot of like, it's high volume, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like you have weightlifting, and between the Metcon and the weightlifting you have accessory movements, and then sometimes you have a Metcon, and then sometimes you have conditioning in the same workout. Sometimes it's a lot and I can't even complete it all, but I do my best. Anyway, so I've been enjoying that programming. It's definitely a challenge and I'm having fun with it. Okay, I'm actually gonna finish off on this question here, and that is help. I need help with wearing shorts in the summer. How do you stop your legs from chafing? I don't. I have a love-hate relationship with wearing shorts in the gym. 95% of the time I'm going to choose leggings, especially if I'm going to be doing any running or moving in the gym. I am wearing leggings. I cannot stand when my legs chafe. It drives me nuts, especially in this humidity. However, it has been fucking hot here in Quebec. I am dying. It is literally 30 out today without the humidity, and with the humidity it's probably like 40, 45, which is disgusting, and I'm not looking forward to having to work out later. Luckily it won't be too intense, thank God. So yeah, when it's hot like that, I will put on the shorts, and I have been wearing shorts a lot actually because it's been so hot, which is not normal for me, but I haven't been doing it in running workouts, and I need to wear shorts because I'm just gonna die with the heat. And honestly, what I do to help prevent chafing is that I'll put deodorant in between my like thighs. That helps. It just depends on the deodorant, but I find deodorant does help. If not, anti-chafe cream. I've used that in the past, but I ran out. I need to like restock, but I've just been lazy. And then if you're a CrossFitter, you can probably do this. It looks absolutely crazy, but it does work. And I put chalk in between my legs. It helps. It helps my legs move smoother so that I'm not chafing. But other than that, I'm gonna put on a pair of leggings because my legs chafe too easily and I can't stand it. Or if I'm just doing a more weightlifting, more central workout where I'm not rubbing my thighs together too much, I will wear shorts when it's like killer heat outside. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want me to answer some Q's, maybe we can do a part 2 to this, whatever. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys again. And don't forget to hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to be unstoppable. Bye.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby.